Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. It's a Sunday. I'm not expecting too many people here on a Sunday morning early. I got up this morning and took a shower, listened to some Atheist Experience, Matt Dillahunty, Kyle Kalinske talking about Tucker Carlson is a good segment to listen to as well on Secular Talk. It's basically people on the right, starting with Tucker Carlson, are starting to notice more that Bernie Sanders is a threat to Donald Trump now. You're going to notice a lot more people backing Bernie Sanders suddenly. You're going to notice a lot more people. It's going to become an avalanche. It started as a snowball. It's going to become an avalanche. Okay, I'm not seeing any of your chats, and it makes me sad. So I'm going to go ahead and refresh the chat. I'm so sad, guys. It's telling me there's 34 people here, and I'm not seeing a single chat from you guys. Let's go ahead and refresh it, because I want to see y'all. Harles is giving me the freaking dead stare. Let me give him a can of food, and hopefully the chat will populate by the time I'm done feeding him, because I cannot handle him staring at me. I mean, he's got dry food, but he wants this. I know what you want. I know what Harles wants. I know what Harles likes. I know what Harles wants. He wants Friskies or whatever the fuck this shit is. Fancy feasts. Don't fucking claw me like you're killing me. Eat your fucking food and be happy. Because that's what I say. I say, eat your food and be happy. I watched another good movie last night, but I'm not going to tell you what it was because fucking Josh, whatever the fuck, last night left my live stream because I told you, that I saw a good movie, so I'm not going to do that anymore. Duh. You guys can all thank Josh, fucking asshole, last night for leaving my live stream. So fuck Josh, but thank you to everybody else that stayed and listened to me play music. All right? You guys are stand-up people, and I appreciate you all, and it makes a huge difference for me when I'm playing music. I look up and I see the numbers going down as soon as I grab my guitar. I know, I had 35 people. As soon as I sat down with the guitar, it was fucking like 25. I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. So I'm playing, and I fuck up a little bit, whatever. It goes down to 20. He's not that great of a musician. Okay, fuck you. Drops down to 19, and I'm like, okay, well, I better just start playing some fucking music and entertain some motherfuckers. And I played some music, and it was still 19 people. Like for an hour. And I was like, well, that's what I'm looking for. Thank you to the 19 of you that stayed and watched, because I'm not just, pleasing you by whatever it is the entertainment that I provide that you appreciate wasn't being played at that moment. So you took your little knives and you stabbed me in the back and you ran out on my live stream. But not 19 of you. 19 of you stayed and watched and listened. Whether you had the volume up or not, it doesn't matter. I saw the numbers, and it makes a huge difference. And I just want to say, if you are one of those 19 people, you are the salt of my earth, okay? You're the ones that keep me going every day. And it's because of you, not the other people, not the Joshes that fucking went off to go watch a fucking movie, to go serve himself. But those of you that stayed and listened and watched, I just want you to know I appreciate y'all, okay? It makes a huge difference. Yeah, I have good days, I have bad days. If I have a bad day and you decide to stay and listen to me bitch or complain or moan or fucking call people out or block people off my live stream, thank you, man. Thank you, because you're going to get good days, you're going to get good entertainment, you're going to get education, you're going to get all that on the good days. But if you consider yourselves a friend of mine, then you watch no matter what. You're not a fair weather friend, okay? You don't leave with the changing of the fucking leaves, You stick around and you support, and like I said, and I'll say it again, it makes a difference. I see the numbers, and for those of you, the 19 of you that stayed, this whole show is for you. Okay? If you were one of the 19, and if you were one of the people that says, oh, he's playing guitar, I'm not going to listen to him play guitar, and you left last night, I want you to know I think you're a fucking piece of garbage. Okay? I don't care who the fuck you are. You're a fucking piece of garbage. Okay? You could have stayed for another fucking 20 minutes. It wouldn't have killed you. You know, which is, I think, how long did we go for? I don't even think it was that long, you know? But, what, did we go another hour? I can't remember because I was so high. Support is everything, guys. You know? You don't go to a funeral because it's going to make you feel great. You don't go to a funeral because you're going to be entertained, right? You know, you go to show respect, to be with your friends, and to help out, and to be part of the masses, and that's why you go to a fucking funeral, right? So, you know, when I'm hosting a funeral on here and it's not happy, or we're talking about that bad things or whatever, hey man, you're not here so that I can make you feel better all the time. You're here to support too. Don't forget that. You know? Thank you, Michael Elliott. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You missed a jam sesh? Hey, Rebecca. Okay, Lisa, absolutely. So, like I said, you guys, thank you to those of you that do watch and stay. And when I'm having a bad day, or I'm playing my guitar, and that makes me happy. When I'm playing guitar, that makes me happy. That entertains me. I like it. It's fun. So, when I'm doing something and you're not into it, if you stick around whether you like it or not, I appreciate you so much. I want you to know that. You know? I really, really do. Some of you guys know I'm up here all by myself. Yeah, I've got my dog and my cat, and it's quiet and it gets lonely, and you're basically all I have for the most part. And those of you who realize that and you stay and you're being my friends, they're all healed up. Takes a few hours and those dents go away. It makes my fucking day. It makes my week. So just, you know, just every dab that I do today is for the 19 that stayed last night. You guys know who you are. If you're one of the 19, it would only taken one more of you to consider yourselves a friend of mine to get me into the 20s, but that's okay. I'm going to take my 19, and I'm very happy with the 19. Yeah, sometimes I play guitar for me, you know? I don't know if you guys realize that. Oh, he's playing guitar, he wants me to listen to his music. No, I want to listen to my fucking music. I want to practice. I want to get better at it. You know, and if you support me in my trade, you support me in my craft, you support me in my art, then support me in all of it. You know, not just one aspect of it. I'm a multifaceted entertainer. You know, take it all for what it's worth. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabisism, tisms for all. Dr. Awesome Balls. Cheers, everybody. It's True Black. Nope, that's orange. Orange bud. Yeah, it's orange. Yeah, Rogan remembers a spray bottle. Fuck yeah. I had to bring it over here. Thanks, Rebecca. Okay, so my coffee sucks this morning. I have no beard balm in my beard. I happen to have some here. Was watching Matt Dillahunty this morning on The Atheist Experience. And 2 people called in, 3 people. I listened to 3 conversations. They were all pretty good, actually. This one southern gent called in from Florida, but I think he was from Georgia or possibly Virginia or maybe even North or South Carolina by the way he talked. I loved his little accent. It was just so nice. I do declare, sir, you have offended me with your language. Your use of wording has taken me aback. So he talked like that, and it was fucking awesome because the guy had that accent. And he was saying he believed that the universe was God. He's like, I believe that the universe is God. And they're like, what evidence do you have? He's like, well, the evidence is the universe created consciousness. And Matt was like, that's correct. Universe did create consciousness. And he said, well, consciousness is defined by, blah, 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 blah. He goes into this thing and Matt's like, yeah, no. He's so fucking good, man. I just love. They had a long conversation. It was good. Then they had another woman on there. She was talking about how she felt like God only reveals himself to certain people, and that is proof of his existence. And like he revealed himself to Jesus, and he reveals himself to, some of those pastors that come out and say, God came and spoke to me last week and told me you all need to give me $1,000 each so I can have a big jet plane and spread Jesus's message around the world. So I guess God only speaks to certain people. And boy, oh boy, he takes her apart with this one thing. He said, so God tells some people of his existence and not others. And she's like, yeah. He's like, okay, so isn't that playing favorites? And she's like, no. That's how God that's how God wants to get his message across to people. So Matt says, yeah, Jose, he's like, yeah, no, shut up. So he's like, he says, okay, if I'm a parent and I have 2 children, okay, and I only reveal myself to one of my children and the other child doesn't even know that I exist, and they can only go by the word of the other one that I'm there, does that mean I'm playing favorites? And she's like, yeah. And he's like, so what's the difference between that and God? Silence. And then she starts going, well, it's different. And he's like, no, it's not. Every second gets visited by God. I don't understand what you mean by that. Billy! Watching from a giant shower. What is that, the rain, bro? Or are you taking a shower? David Alexander just says one word, Maine. Default. It's an interesting name. I take it is it Defoe? Is that pronounced Defoe? Default? How do you pronounce that? Default. Is that French? Gets visited by God. Great answer, Jose Miller. Well, he's Matt Dillahunty. He is one of the best. And I am telling you, I've listened to some of the greatest fucking debates out there. But Matt Dillahunty dissects motherfuckers. Listen, a lot of great debaters that argue on the side of there is no God, they argue in generalities. Okay? Matt Dillahunty goes down into specifics because he understands it all. The other day, I told you guys this the other day. The other day, somebody quoted the Bible. They said, hey man, are you familiar with Matthew 27:16 or something like that? And Matthew goes, he like waits, he pauses for a second. Matt goes, wait, he's like, is that the passage where if you look on your neighbor's wife with lust, then you are guilty of lust? And then you are just as guilty as sleeping with her as you are as looking at her, having it in your mind. He's like, thought crime. And the guy on the phone was like, yeah, man. It's like, that was like word for word. This guy memorized the fucking Bible. He said he's read it 2 times at least. And he has like recall on the goddamn passages. He was studying to become a pastor for Christianity. Yeah, Matt Dillahunty, he was going to become a preacher, man. He was going to spread the gospel. He thought he had been touched by God. He thought he'd been contacted by God. He thought he had an awakening. You know, it amazes me how intelligent the guy is, right? I was 11 years old when I figured the shit out that he figured out when he said he'd been in it 20 years. So he had to be in his 40s, right? 30s or 40s? He had to be at least 35 or 40 years old. I was 11. And you know what Matt Dillahunty said on his fucking show today? He's like, I've got an IQ number that I could throw around and I could be really proud of. He's like, but IQ just means I know how to take an IQ test really well. And I was like, damn, he's got a fucking high. It's like, I knew he had a high IQ, but he actually said he had a fucking high IQ. And I'm thinking to myself, I wonder what Matt Dillahunty's IQ is. I bet it's right near fucking genius. And even knowing that, there are literal geniuses who've gone their whole life believing in God, not reasoning through that. That's how strong indoctrination is. That even some of the smartest people in the world went to their grave praying to Jesus Christ, their God, their Lord and Savior. It's got to make you think, man. It's got to make you think. Thought crime? You've never heard of thought crime before? Is that a nayism? No, man. Thought crime comes from 1984, bro. George Orwell. Rob, read up on some fucking, some dystopian, all right, fictional stories about what really smart people thought, like George Orwell thought the future was going to be like. They coined this term called thought crime. Bro, here, I'm going to sum it up for you. Rob, watch the movie Brazil. Okay, just watch the movie Brazil, and by the end of that movie, you're going to know what fucking thought crime is. Okay? Thought crime is if you have a thought, like the Bible says, like if you look at your neighbor's wife with lust, well, you're guilty of it, right? That's a thought crime. It comes all the way from the fucking Bible, and Rob McNeil thinks it's a nayism. Bro, it's in the Bible. It's in the fucking Bible. Thought crime. It's in the Bible. Is that a nayism? Oh, yes, I came up with that one myself. Indeed. Yeah, I call it what they call it. I call it a thought crime. You know, it's a non-existent thing. But we made it into something because we're fucking sick motherfuckers. Man, if I got persecuted for my thoughts, I'd be on death row or I'd be dead by now. Guaranteed. And I know a lot of you would be too. I know Karsten Menk would be. Guaranteed. I know my friend Iron Lungs McGee would be. You know, I know my friend Kepper would be. Guaranteed. You know, I know my friend Iceman would be. Oh, yeah. You know, because we've shared our thoughts with each other in private or even in public forums. Hey, man, if we're typing it, we're fucking thinking it. You know? It's an obnoxious concept, and yet it's in the fucking Bible, man. If you look at your neighbor's wife with lust, you're guilty of it. Oops, too late. Oh, you looked at her and thought she was hot. Too late. Too late. Oh, what? You're a 12-year-old confused boy that's just starting puberty, and you see a girl and she turns you on. Too late. You've just committed a thought crime. You know? Zenith says I'm God. Oh no. Um, I'm the Antichrist. I'm the anti-God. Take that to the fucking bank. You know, I'm the one out there proving to people every day that they never existed, that you've been lied to. So call me the fucking Antichrist, because that's what I am. Me and Matt Dillahunty and Thunderfoot, you know, the Amazing Atheist, or Arn Ra, we're all antichrists, right? I mean, Matt Dillahunty says, I don't say that God doesn't exist. I just say you can't fucking prove it to me that he does. So I'm not gonna argue the point that he exists or doesn't exist, because you can't bring anything to the table one way or the other. So it's a waste of time. So I believe they call that agnostic. And I believe that an atheist is someone who doesn't believe in God. That I don't believe that a God exists, period. Yeah, you haven't proven it to me, and I don't fucking believe it. Matt Dillahunty is, you can't prove it to me, but I'll leave it open for you to prove it to me if you think you can. Hence the daily debates that he does. I'm not dropping any frames. Anybody else getting a bad connection? Dropping 0 frames. Secular Talk is another good atheist channel. It is, but Kyle doesn't debate the existence of God. Everyone else that I mentioned does. Kyle does not get into those debates. And if he has, send me a link. I'd love to fucking see it. You know, he calls it secular talk, meaning he stays. I've always thought secular talk meant that he wouldn't discuss religious topics. That's what I thought secular talk meant. That's what I thought the title. That's what I always thought. The very first time I was on YouTube and saw secular talk, I was like, oh, cool, man. Somebody's not talking about religion, like, intentionally. I'm going to check him out. That's why I started watching him, because the name secular talk. Well, I'm guilty of what, Rebecca? Of what, you had something else going on in the back? I'm in big trouble then. Guilty of thought. Oh, you guys are guilty of... Right, all right. So, I mean, yeah, don't get too upset about being guilty of thought crime. It's a bullshit thing. It's bullshit. But there's a lot of movies that cover it, and you need to watch the movie Brazil. Okay? That's a great movie. It's quirky, and it'll fuck you up, man. It's a fucked up movie, but it's worth watching. And, you know, get high and watch that movie. Get high and watch it. Teresa, about what, Teresa? Regarding what? I don't know. I did not get it. On Twitter? Okay. Something I guess you feel like you can't talk to me on the live show about? This doesn't say I have any messages. I have no messages from you on Twitter. Message request. Wait, what's this? Hello, with a little heart. Hello, Trendy As Dabbers. Yeah, I've got nothing on. Yeah, Teresa. If you need to message me, I've told you guys this a million times. If you need to message me on fucking Twitter. Do it. Go to Twitter and message Trendy As Dabbers. Do it. I've told you this a million times. I'm not taking messages anywhere else. If you need to message me on Twitter. It's the only place I live now. Let me know when you message me, and I will read your message. I'm assuming this is something you can't mention on the live stream. I just can't wait to see what this is regarding. And if this is something you could have mentioned on the live stream, I'm going to fucking scream at you at the top of my lungs, and I'm gonna enjoy it. I think that might be the first time I ever called a rant. This is the first. I'm excited. This is the first time. This is a trendy first. I am going to rant at you. I felt guilt, so I put my hand up and admit I'm guilty. Pete Fox, I'm guilty. Me too, Pete. I'm guilty too. Don Stacy, yes, I was for a minute. What were you, Don? The coronavirus real? Stevinsky King, why are you so out of touch with what's going on in the world, bro? Why don't you answer that? Is your inability to get news and information real, Stevinsky King? Let me know. Okay? You answer that question first. And then I'll let you know if the Wu-Tang drinking Corona beers on a goddamn beach virus is real. Teresa, Jose, I'm guilty of lust. We're all guilty of lust, bro. We are all guilty of lust. Right? It's stupid, man. Oh, you're all sinners now. Oh, you're a sinner. Gotcha. You know, what a little stupid little catch-22. You know, we'll get them. We'll get them this way. We'll prove to them that they're all sinners. Let's think of something that everyone does. If you breathe oxygen, you're killing the bacteria that live in the air. You're guilty of murder. You're all murderers, and every time you take a step, you're stepping on little microorganisms somewhere you're destroying. You're killing things that are the size of ants. If you walk outside, you're all murderers, and you're all sinners for committing murder against God's creations. These are God's creations, and you're murdering them. Shameful sinners. That would be easy. God, man. You know, God. If any of y'all want to start a cult, let me know, and I'll give you a little checklist of notes that I've made over time. I mean, it's just so stupid. Anybody can do it. Any one of you can start your own cult, okay? And that's one way right there, is you appeal to people's guilt. You make them feel guilty for being alive. God. That should be the number one. You're guilty. Yeah, join me and you won't feel so guilty anymore. We're going to make that guilt go away a little bit. We're going to subside that guilt. Wait, no, it's Wu-Tang drinking Coronas on the beach virus. Yo, Hutch, what's up, son? I don't want to get this on my face. I got some black on. Yeah, you wipe your face and then you got fucking black from the goddamn on your gut. And then I gotta look like a goddamn football player. I'm going blue 42. Got the black under my eyes. I'm ready to go. Hut. Hutch is blowing up Twitter. Hutch says, I got 100 tweets to do every morning, motherfucker. And I'm on that shit. He's on it. He's on it. Hutch is angling for dabs. Are you angling for some dabs, bro? Oh, okay. I'm not smoking any of that. That's the true black. Not trying to go to sleep right now. Okay, let's take some Jack Herer and some orange and mix it together for a lemony orange treat. A little lemony orange treat here. Okay, we'll take some of this. And we'll take some of this. You know, we call this Mixy Mixersons or Mixy Mixertons. And we say it, Mixy Mixersons, Mixy Mixersons, Mixy Mixersons, Mixy Mixertons. And that's what we say when we do Mixy Mixersons or Mixies. Or we can say Mixy Mixies. Mixy Mixies. That's Mixy Mixersons. Just so y'all know. Happy quarter of the hour. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis is baptisms for all. Cheers, everybody. Let's do a bong hit of a little bit of lemon orange flavor. How dare we killing God's girl? Yeah, I know, we're stepping on bugs. You know? And for those people who say that people are reincarnated in other beings and other forms, how dare you go around and kill some other being that might be a human soul flying around in that mosquito that you just swatted, that just gave you malaria and fucking and sucked the blood out of your fucking baby. But you're a sinner. How many years you play for? How old when you started playing? My sister bought me my first guitar, I believe, for it was either 14th or 15th birthday, and it was a right-handed guitar. And I flipped the guitar upside down, and I restrung it the other way because I couldn't fucking play it right-handed. But I kept feeling like I wanted to play it like that. I was like, it just felt so unnatural. So I flipped it upside down. I was like, oh man, this is way easier. I've got the dexterity on my right hand, which was more important, to press down on the strings, and I couldn't do it with my left hand. It was so funny. And I'm left-handed. So, well, I'm actually more ambidextrous, but I flipped it upside down, and the next year my father bought me I believe it was for my 15th or 16th birthday. My father bought me a left-handed black Ibanez electric guitar. I had that guitar for years, but it was a left-handed guitar, and I learned how to play on that guitar. All right, no law regarding cannabis. Cheers. Did I already say all that? Yeah, whatever. You know what? It's 420 in Newfoundland already. Cheers. Happy 420, Newfoundland. Religion is an evolution, bro. Religion is not a part of evolution. Evolution and religion are totally separate things. Poor fellow comrade hasn't been watching. Here, let me show you something, brother. Watch this. See that year, 2178? That's a year, bro. There won't be any humans here in 2178. Okay, fellow comrade? There won't be any humans here on the planet. We're going to be all extinct by 2178, and it's going to happen a lot faster than that. Do you think that religion would die out in 150 years? It's been here for over 2,000 years. Do you think that in the next 150 years, after being here for 2,000 years, do you think that in the next 150 years, even if we had 150 years left, which we don't, do you think religion would die out? There's going to be people dying in by, when humans go extinct, that are going to be praying to Jesus Christ on their, on their dying breath. Jesus, please take me off to heaven, Are you guys with me here? Let me know. I'll wait for the comments on this. I want to hear what you guys have to say too. Climate change is going to kill us all. Right. And how long do you think we got left, comrade? Have you been watching global average temperature rise? And do you know what happens when we go over 2 degrees Celsius, which we're about to do? Viruses run rampant. Hurricanes get so powerful they destroy entire continents. We are at the start of something. We're going to have fires, bro, that make Australia look like a fucking easy bake oven. Just read the Bible. The end of the world is coming. Oh, you believe the Bible, April? You believe the Bible? You believe everything the Bible says? Let's pull a little Matt Dillahunty atheist experience on you. So April Renee Smith, do you support slavery as it states in the Bible? April Renee Smith, let me know. Love to talk to you about that. Been watching Matt Dillahunty all morning. You guys should all check him out. You guys should call into his... I want to call into his show and debate him on Jesus Christ and Moses and the pyramids. You know, I don't know when his show is on, though. Okay, Google. What time of day does the Atheist Experience go live? Okay, Google. What time of day does the Atheist Experience go live?
Here are some results from a search.
I don't know. Hey, Lynn Marie, truth. Danky, science tells the truth. I had an Ibanez Roadstar. Mine was a Roadstar 2, bro. That was mine, was a Roadstar 2. Psh, fuck the Bible, says Hutch. We're the last here. The polar ice caps are going to melt, causing sea levels to significantly rise. And your fellow comrade, you know what else is going to melt? The glaciers that are sitting up on top of Greenland, those are going to melt too. And the glaciers that are sitting up on Alaska on land, those are going to melt too. And those are going to form rivers, and those are going to pour into the ocean too. Those are glaciers that sit on solid land. They're not floating on the ocean. They say God renews the world. Jose, the Bible makes killer rolling papers in a pinch though. No book burning, Billy. Come on. Book burning, Billy. How many shekels for a loved one, April? Your fellow comrade. She's not here. She doesn't want to talk to us. You just mentioned the name Matt Dillahunty, and Christians run like cockroaches. They fucking run. They know who Matt Dillahunty is, and I've been listening to him a lot. And what they know is you can't argue with facts. And he brings the facts, and if you listen to him all the time, the facts start to stack inside your brain. They start to stick in there, you know? And I'm exuding my confidence. Bring it. I stick with a little Honeycrisp. Water World, says Danky. Yeah, so let's see. Atheist Experience 2303. Gonna take calls. Austin, you don't want to miss it. Yeah, when? January. Upcoming schedule, January 26th. Okay, they're live today. Okay, so how do I catch it on TV? Okay. Okay, yes, watch us live on our YouTube channel. Tune in on Sundays around 4:30 to 6 p.m. Central Time. Yes! Now I know. There it is. Dude, I had to go through so much shit to find that. That's the first thing I'm going to tell him. I mean, number one, man, I had no idea what time your show goes on live. You know, I had to really seek it out to find out. I think you should know that. You know, maybe you could put that information on screen along with your phone number. And so when I'm watching your videos, I'm like, oh, I wonder when they're live. We're live. This is our schedule. Blah, 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 blah. That'd be great. You know, or maybe you could go live at 4:20, 7:10, stuff like that. You know, I could appreciate that. change is a hoax. Right. Right. It's a so comrade, you understand now how there won't be religion because there won't be people here. Right? Thank you for all the likes. I think I just got a message on Twitter, possibly. Did you send that message on Twitter? No. No new messages on my Twitter. Ooh, wait, I do have a new message. Nice. Cute. All right. You didn't send me a message on Twitter. You gotta send me a message on Twitter. Run like a cockroach. What the fuck? Listen, I'm not calling Christians cockroaches. It's a metaphor. When you turn on the light, cockroaches run, right? When you expose Christians to facts, they run. I'm not calling Christians cockroaches. Just so you know, I love my Christian friends. I love them. I love them all. I do. I love everybody equally. You know how people say I'm an equal opportunity hater? I hate everybody equally. Not me. I love everybody equally. There's what's not to love? People are awesome. It took me a while to realize that, and then I see people that inspire me every day. Angela, well, hi and bye. Have a great day. Bye, Angela. Take care. Sorry you can't handle the truth. Some people get offended by the truth. She wants to act like, oh, you offended me. You're so vulgar. Oh, that wasn't it at all. We know why you're leaving. Because you, like so many other people that don't want to look at climate, can't handle the truth. You don't want to look at our extinction. We can't stop. We have no control over it. Hey, buddy. Good morning, Bubblehead. My baby Bubblehead is here. How are you, buddy boy? How you feeling, buddy? Oh, you're so big and heavy. Big and heavy. Big and heavy, dog. You're big and heavy, aren't you? You're a big old boy. You're a big old boy. Hey, Lori. Hey, you. Hey, you. Oh. Hello, you, mister. How are you doing? Call C, our friend, when you have time. My business. Oh, hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy, boy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, Stevie boy. Hey, buddy boy. I love this dog. He's so awesome. Oh. Okay, what's up, buddy? Oh, you're so sweet. You're such a sweet boy. Yes, you are. Look at your face. You're so sweet. I love this boy. Are you gonna throw up on me now? He's like, yeah, I love you too. I'm gonna throw up on you now. Call Cinder. Call Cinder when I have time. Oh, where's my fucking phone at? I don't even know. All right, Teresa. How are his ears? So far, so good, but I don't know. It's kind of touch and go with his ears. He's he'll flip his, if I see him flip his head every once in a while. And then when he does that, I don't know which one it is that bothers him. He's literally had problems with both of his ears. Both of his ears. And I'm thinking I should take him in regularly to the vet to have his ears cleaned. What's up, buddy? What's up? What's up? You want to get down? I lost his leash again. Can you believe this? Just bought a new leash. I have no idea where I left it. Maybe it's down in the grow. I don't know. I didn't see it down there. You want me to put you down, buddy? Here. Put your legs down first. Always get the back legs first. Oh, yeah. You want to see how much he weighs? Let me see how much I weigh. According to this scale, which is light, but it's accurate as far as overall, Okay, let's see. It says on 205. Okay, come here, you. Let's see how much you weigh. Oh! Wow. He weighs... $242. So me and my dog together weigh 242 pounds. He's 37 pounds. You 37 pounds today, buddy? I'm expecting another growth spurt soon, Mr. 37 pounds. Why are you so cute? Why are you so gorgeous and beautiful? He's looking at me like he needs something. I am Patty, wife of Liquid. I love your dog. Thank you, Patty. It's, 37. Oh, there. He's got his ears, I think, are bothering him again. Maybe not. No, maybe it's just... Can't tell. I couldn't tell what that was. My baby boy. Hey, Paul. Yeah, his ear. It's his ear, man. His ear's bothering him. So, this is his left ear again. This is the one we put peroxide in. The one that Harley bit the tip of your ear. You want some trendy paint oil on the tip? He's growling at me. What do you want, buddy? Let me feel the tip of your ear. still got that cut on there, huh? What about a little trendy paint oil on the tip? He likes when I use this. He loves it when I put trendy paint oil on him. It's so funny. He loves the smell of it. There you go. And he lets me rub it on. It's like he knows. Yeah, I feel better. Hey, Michael, Deck is the breed of dog. I have the same dog with the same problems, both of it. It's the breed. Oh, really? Ears. His ears, once he gets used to it. Buy a solution to the vet to put in his dog. It works great, a lot cheaper than you get your vet to do it. Yeah. I've been using peroxide. Yeah, Rogan's been to the vet. Yeah. He's an American bully. Yeah, let me get that peroxide. I'll clean his ear right now. I hate watching him be uncomfortable. Rogan, you want a cookie? I'll give you a cookie. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nothing else. That's all I got. Bribe you with cookies. Here. All right, where are they? Where are they? We'll just open up another one. How about that? Okay. How about that? Man, I can't open this bag. Oh, I see why. There we go. Be nice. High five. Good boy. Good boy. All right, now ear cleaning. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. Let's clean your ear, buddy. Oh. You still have, I still have first Instagram picture with him. He's so small. You buy Vetzyme antibacteriale. Ear mites are common in short hair dogs. Ears, drops. Is it because his ears stand up? This breed is very prone to allergies too. Good boy, come here. Let me see your ear. Look inside there. Okay, there is a spot that I think I may have missed. And let me see if I can clean it here. Oh, no, don't do that, Rogan. Here, let me see. I think I see the spot. Come here, look. Right here. Look! Stop. Right here. Yeah. I know. Hold on, I can see it because we've got better light in here. Good boy, Rogan. Good boy. Does that feel better? God, he's like right there too. I see another spot that I could clean. Here, come here. Look, right. Nope. Come here. Right there. Oh yeah. Yeah, look at that. He scratches every time I clean it. He scratches it. Hair in the ears and whites. You know what's up, my man? Hey, what's up, MLK? Martin Luther King. Yo, Titus, what's up? He's got both of his ears bother him almost every day now, and I'm just trying to figure out. I see spots where I could still clean that might be the spots that are bothering him. Yeah. Is that good? Was that the one? Is that the one, buddy? How's that feel? It's like, I see little pockets of wax in his ear. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? How's this one doing? Good? You know, he's trying to scratch the other side. Dino! What's up, son? So, yeah, Rogan's having problems with his ears, homie. I'm sitting here with peroxide and Q-tips, and I'm trying to alleviate the issues here. And, but something is definitely bothering him on both ears, bro. And this has just happened over the last 2 or 3 days, where it's just, you know, he's really right now he's trying to scratch at it, at his ear. Gonna end up giving himself a hot spot. What, you ever have a problem with any of the dog's ears, bro? Do you have any recommendations? It's an inner ear infection. Inner ear infection? Just like me, man. God damn. Fucking Bell's palsy. That's what gave me the goddamn Bell's palsy. Rogan, no, what did you do? Oh, look what you did. Silly boy. You're so funny. What a mess. Ear mites? Ear mites, yeah. Inner ear infection could make him walk funny. He has always walked funny. I wonder where Dino went. You know, he was able to sleep through the night, which was good. I cleaned his ears yesterday. I'm cleaning them now. I keep working on them. Squaw has that all the time. We have the ear cleaner stuff, but it's always something. The ear cleaner stuff. So your mommy and you have the same ear problem? I'm using peroxide, bro. Is that okay? I'm just using straight peroxide because the Google said that it's okay. Oh, he's got his paw all the way in his ear now. He fucking got that back paw all the way into his ear, man. It's like, it's a good thing he's got that collar, man, or he'd have a hot spot. That nice wide collar stops him from giving himself a hot spot on his neck. No, peroxide doesn't burn, bro. Hey, Bobby, what's up, son? Um, he's relaxing now. He went and drank some water. Now he's chewing on a piece of rubber. Can I have that so you don't eat it? Thank you. Piece of his toy. Yeah. Okay. Well, he seems fine now, man. He's back to his regular growling at meself. He does not like that camera on him, man. He knows. What's up, buddy? Look inside those ears. They're a little bit red from me cleaning them, I think, and from him scratching them. Rogan, sit. Sit. Sit down. High five. Good boy. Good boy. High five. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good. Oh, high five. Good boy. High five. Good boy. High five. Good boy. High five. Good boy. Up, up, nobody. Nobody. Oh, he's camera shy, dude. He knows. He knows that freaking camera. You want to go outside, buddy? I think I'm going to go take him for a walk. I hope you guys enjoyed the hour. I will see you later. And I'll get in touch with Cinder and see what's going on. Talk to you guys soon. No law regarding cannabis. Chaos is just on my phone. Head till... Aw, cute. Bald spots from scratching. That's like mom. Load is freaking out at his on my phone. Oh, yeah, Dino, use the Trendy Paint Oil on hot spots, bro. Trendy Paint Oil on dog hot spots. Totally safe. All right, take care, guys. Bye-bye. No law regarding cannabis. Yeah, and if you want to support me, guys, head on over to Twitter and find Trendy as Dabbers on Twitter and retweet everything that you guys see me putting up there that you agree with. engage in the conversations. Tweet me at people on there and help me out. Okay, it's all over on Twitter. Thanks, guys.